Senator Cory Booker is going to war against meat, all in an effort to save the planet. The 2020 vegan presidential candidate is urging Americans to stop eating meat, saying, quote, "The tragic reality is this planet simply can't sustain billions of people consuming industrially produced animal agriculture because of its environmental impact. It's just not possible." Booker also adding that eating eggs doesn't, quote, "align with his spirit."
Oh, God.
I don't know what that means, but considering Greg is stuffing his face.
Greg can't talk.
There's something I have to say about Booker.
Yeah.
I think he's weird, but I think it's authentic. So like, I kind of like it. Like,
that is true. He's authentically weird.
No, I think he means it. When he said eating eggs doesn't align with my spirit, I can visualize him. I can see him saying it, and I kind of like his weirdness.
Trump is blessed with the best enemies of all time. It's almost like he's casting his political opponents. He's the McDonald's president, and he's running against a vegan. Think about the people running for president against this guy. You have a vegan, you have a fake Indian named Pocahontas, you have a coffee billionaire, you have people running around trying to abolish airplanes, people running around in blackface. This is going to be the greatest election of all time. This guy runs on a vegan campaign. Trump is going to say he's going to take away your hamburgers. He wants to take away your steak. Booker wants to take away your hot dog on the 4th of July. This guy is going to be obliterated, and it's going to be amazing watching the takedown.
Juan, you are not partaking in the meat festivities. We have some ribs and hamburgers here. Are you supporting vegan presidential candidates?
Well, I don't mind supporting. I mean, I think it's 10% of Americans are either vegans or vegetarians, so there are obviously a lot of us who believe in this. I don't happen to eat a lot of it anymore. I once had prostate cancer, and the doctors said, man, maybe not the best. But you know what? It strikes me is you have Republicans. Ben Carson's a vegetarian.
Juan, don't try to normalize veganism. This is a political joke that the president is going to take full advantage of.
I agree with you. This is a joke. This is a political joke. It's okay. But
he wants to get rid of meat.
But you're making it out like, and by the way,
in America,
who called Warren Pocahontas? Only one guy I know of who did that. But the point here is, this is supposed to be left. But you know what? A lot of people have serious questions about meat consumptions. I remember Oprah Winfrey said this, and then the meat companies went after her.
No, wait. Okay, I got to respond to that. Oprah Winfrey almost destroyed the cattle industry with false information. I mean, about pink, was it pink meat?
But anyway, she was not found guilty.
Yeah, but I will say that there are legitimate reasons to go vegan.
Yes,
but I think that being apocalyptic about an issue never helps your issue, and saying that the earth cannot sustain itself. You have to talk about, is there a way to move away from factory farming so you're less cruel to
Ted Nugent, go out and use a bow and arrow and...
I have a great story. Cory Booker, a friend of mine had a friend who went on a date with him and said he was the perfect gentleman.
Oh, very good.
Well, there you go. So, Kennedy,
he's the one guy who goes to yoga class.
There you go.
And he uses, those...
He's the perfect man. He's a vegan. He's into yoga.
I don't want a vegan eater.
Yeah.
So that's not perfect.
He wants to sit and talk about your feelings.
But shouldn't we be concerned about massive cow farts?
Okay. First of all, sure.
That wasn't a cow.
And as we evolve as a society,
people
people are eating more of a plant-based diet, which is great.
Right.
My problem is not with Cory Booker's tastes and his vegan fancies. It's with the fact that he wants to be the most powerful person in the world, and he wants to impose his meat rationing on the rest of us. It's his worldview and his statism.
Did he say that he wants everyone to follow his order?
Absolutely.
No,
He's
he wants to
talking
phase
about
out meat eating.
He absolutely is. And that is, and if you look at the very thinly veiled subtext.
Okay, let me ask you this. Kennedy, who is going to speak?
Demonizing cows. They want to get rid of cows so people aren't eating beef. There's a war on beef.
You know what
I think we need to stand up for meat freedom.
No.
In fact,
because here's what I will challenge Cory Booker with. When you're eating a steak and you go nom nom nom, that is so delicious. What does Cory Booker counter that with?
He says you have the right to choose. He says this is America. He did.
Can I add one thing? Can I add one thing that no one talks about? Who is going to speak up for the plants? Right? Plants also are conscious. They feel pain.
Beto's going to speak for the plants.
Thank God.
No, it's that chicken on the Chick-fil-A ad that says "Eat more cows."
Listen, I'm with Kennedy on this one. Although Kennedy, you can't eat ribs or fried chicken with a fork. Just FYI.
You can when you're FaceTime meeting.